right, we're going to take a quick jaunt today because we need to go do some exploring.
Been sitting in the camp for a while.
Time to go do some riding. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to head back into Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument. Such a big word.
I know.
And we're going to go...
It's a lot of words together.
Yes, we're going to go past the visitor center. We're going to go almost, I think it's called Lukeville, which is a town right on the border of Arizona and Mexico. Mm-hmm. There is a road off to the right from there that's called Puerto Blanca Drive. And
it's, I think it's Highway 2. Oh no, Highway 2's in Mexico, yes. Sorry. But it literally runs the wall.
Yes. We've heard conflicting reports about the condition of this road. I even chatted with a ranger at the visitor station. Couldn't quite get some concrete answers as to the condition of the road for us and our skill level. And so we thought we would take just the portion from Lukeville into 13 miles in what's called Quitobaquito Springs.
Right. And it's a two-way. If it gets too weird,
we can turn around.
We can turn around.
We're not committed.
But I think it's going to be similar to this with some sandy spots. So we just got to be prepared to be back on the pegs, give it a little gas, don't spin it too hard, keep the front end up, and go to town.
So we'll see you at Quitobaquito Springs.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
You sure?
I hope so.
We can't say anything correct. So I hope everybody just gets that.
We're Rich and Chris. We hit the road in April of 2020, traveling on motorcycles. There's so many ways to get out and explore. But remember, it's not what you ride, but that it's your ride. So make it an adventure.
You're wondering what we're doing. We took the bags off of the bikes because we're going to go do some dirt roads today. Not much, only probably 15, 20 miles of it?
Yes,
from here. And we're
it's about 50 miles round trip. Yeah.
And more than half of that is
dirt.
Paved. Is paved. More than half of that is paved. The other half is dirt.
Duh.
Yeah. So we took the bags off just in case Gus and Heidi decide to take a nap with us on them.
Yes.
Kept just the trunk bag on so we can carry some stuff with us, some water, jumper cables, and toolkit, tire kit in case we puncture a tire, the air compressor. So little stuff.
Is it having you go left or right out of here? It's real easy.
I know it is.
I'm teasing you. Let's get out of here, turn right. Go straight for X amount of miles, and there it is. So they're working on the road.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
To let you know, I'm kind of glad we're out of that because I'd rather have this washboard because it's more predictable. We know it's hard not.
Yes.
Here he could be just burying holes.
Well, who knows what we're going to encounter when we come back.
Yeah. Well, it'll be packed. He's packing it, so.
Look at that wall.
I know. Isn't that cool?
Wow. That's amazing. This is the closest. Oh, I got to stop. So let me point out two things. That right there, that right there is the Oregon pipe cactus.
Correct.
Okay, this one over here, the skinny one, is something different.
Yeah, that's not an Oregon pipe.
It is a cactus.
Yes.
Yeah, the park ranger told me the name of it, but I can't remember.
And then that tree that's around that saguaro right there, that's the Palo Verde tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
So small, watch the clock ticking off the wall. Tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Stars, I want to drive a faster car.
This wall is, it's ginormous. It's huge. From a distance, it looks really, really short. Up next to it, yeah, I don't even think you could pole vault over it.
No.
I wouldn't try. It might get in a little trouble. But it's pretty awesome. Check it out. I mean, how many Christmas does it take to get to the top?
So be careful, don't touch it, it's electrified.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember that? Do you remember that thing about the lollipop? You know, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the lollipop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2.
How many Chris's does it take to get to the top of the wall? A lot. It's like
That is
way
amazing.
up there. The other thing I wanted to say is I really like my bike without those heavy panniers on it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. It's like, okay, it is a giant dirt bike, but it's less of a giant dirt bike without those heavy panniers.
Yeah.
It's
When we're,
like much
when
more
we're
in the,
planning and stuff, it's nice.
yeah. You know, this stay in around Organ Pipe has been absolutely phenomenal, but we've really kind of been off our game because we've kind of run out of gas.
I was empty and I wanted to put just the same amount of gas at each vehicle, each bike. And mine was empty and you still had a gallon or so left, is what happened. And when you filled up yours first, I put 3 gallons in yours, I put 3 gallons in this.
Yeah.
So you had 5, I had 3.
Yes.
That's what happened.
So that's why we had to turn around and not make it to our last destination. We needed a gas station for the motorcycle with the biggest gas tank.
Almost.
And
Yes.
okay, so here we are out by Quitobaquito, and I didn't realize that it is a tad bit of a hike to the spring, and yeah, no hiking boots, no hiking shoes, no.
All motorcycle gear next to the southern border.
We didn't bring our panniers, so we can't lock anything up, so we're crossing our fingers that it's all still there when we get back.
Yeah, well, I'd have to take the whole bike.
Yeah, okay.
I'm assuming it's right around this bush, these trees.
Famous, Richard's famous last words.
Oh my God.
So we're hiking right along next to the wall. It's right here. Right with the cute little border patrol lady wandering around.
Yep.
Oh, look at it.
I know. This is
It's
amazing.
just beautiful. Wow.
Out here in the middle of nothing.
Wow. This is gorgeous. We found Quitobaquito Springs. It's absolutely beautiful. So the Native American Indians have known and lived next to this place for thousands of years. In like 1860, a man by the name of Andrew Dorsey came here and established his homestead. There were 5 original springs here, and so he dug them out and he created one pond. He also built a general store. There was a lot of activity of people coming and going and buying from him. Andrew Dorsey also planted pomegranate and fig trees here. And then another guy came later on. His last name was Milton something, and he thought there was gold and silver here. So there is a mine somewhere called Milton's Mine. I don't think it ever panned out to be very much. But eventually this land got sold for $13,000 to the National Monument that then absorbed this piece of property and is preserving it ever since. The critters that you can find here, there is supposed to be this little snail about the size of a grain of pepper. And then
That sounds small.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see that. But there's also this thing called Sonota mud turtle that we're going to try to see if we can find. And then there's also a mud pup, she was saying, that we just talked to a ranger.
Mud pup?
She said something pup.
That was the fish that's in
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the fish.
All right. So that's what we're going to go do. Oh, and at one point they even grew watermelons out here.
Just imagine running across this in the middle of the Sonoran Desert.
Yes.
Here you are out in the middle of nowhere, and there's this huge body of water.
It's called an oasis, is what
Oh
they
yeah,
call
this
this
is
area.
it's a totally
Yeah,
a total
Quitobaquito
oasis.
Yeah.
It's a trip.
All right, let's go see if we can find some turtles. Oh, you get into these shade trees right here, and the temperature just drops. It's amazing.
Oh, look at this, Chris.
Uh-oh. What?
There's a spring.
Oh, you found a spring?
Oh yeah, look at this.
Oh, wow. Look at that water. It's like... Wow. Oh, the temperature drops even more as you go this way. Look at the size of that tree.
I know.
Wow.
I can't get over that this source is 9 gallons a minute.
That's huge.
And they said it used to be 25.
These fish are so cute. I don't know if we're ever going to get to the source of it.
It goes up a ways, I think.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just follow the line of vegetation.
Yeah.
Who would have thought we'd be hiking through an oasis in the middle of the desert surrounded by saguaro cactuses. Cacti. That's what's crazy.
If you're talking about a lot of cactus, it's cacti.
Yes.
Like there is a lot of cacti out here.
Yes.
But if you're saying I'm going around, we're hanging out with all the saguaro.
Cactus. It's pronounced singular.
But it's still beautiful.
Yes. One thing I've noticed about being down here is not every plant wants to kill you.
It's true.
They're not all pokey and sticky.
True.
See?
As you can see, I think just about everybody and their brother comes from around here. Gets their fill of water, probably at night. All right, the mud turtles are really hard to see. They are there, but hence the name mud turtle. They like the mud. So I think we're gonna head back to home. Yeah, here's the other thing we didn't do. We didn't bring lunch. So, all right, we'll see you back home. Good morning. Kind of cloudy today, so we're going to break out the other solar panel so we can get a little bit more power. It's behind the blue box. Behind the blue box. It's the shower. That's the blue box.
Another one. This is our old one. I won't get my... my underwear.
Film your feet.
Oh, I know. This will drive people crazy. This just, some people cannot understand how anyone can do this.
Not only that, look at your pants and then your baja.
I match.
You match all kinds of different directions.
I match if you're colorblind.
When did we last have this thing out?
It's been a while. Actually, you know what it was? It was a bark shed.
All right, we got both solar panels out here, rocking and rolling. Today's a little cloudy day, so we got them both out here so we can have a little bit of power inside.
So what are you gonna do, babe?
Well, they have this little spot, this little thing here in this boondocking site to leave things, and if anybody needs something, they can take it.